classic me style. This is me starting a video and we are going to a show. Here he is. Not her, that's the girl, that's Megan. And Tilly in a slightly covered in shavings rug, but we needed an extra layer. We are going show jumping. Got some straw. Keep going. Yeah, we're going show jumping. We're going to go to Bury Farm. So we are setting off. It's the afternoon, so they do all the big classes first, and then they do the British novice and the meter open. We're just jumping one class. We're just jumping the 90 centimetres, and that's it. So I don't even feel nervous. I'm a different person these days. I used to feel so nervous in these settings, and now I don't. That's the tractor. Just emptied the muck trailer. Yes, I'm going to take you with me and show you what we get up to. Hope we jump a clear round. I haven't managed to charge my camera, so this is all filmed on my phone. I hope it's alright and the sound isn't weird and stuff. But yeah, Bury Farm is only just down the road, so it's great because it means that we can exercise everything else and then go to a show in the afternoon, and it's not too much of a pain. Right, I need to drive now. See you at the show. Here we are for the British novice. Lol. More like it down there. So we have arrived. I've just received a delivery of hats like this one, but with a bobble on the top. You can take the bobble off. And I've walked the course. I didn't video because I know loads of people and I get really embarrassed vlogging while I'm with loads of people that I know. I'm gonna go and put boots on and then help a friend swap her lorry round and then get on. Course looks good, feeling confident, and all will be fine. Here he is, handsome man. This lorry is so handy because you can just open it right up and lots of space for him. Meg's just doing his boots. I'm ready to go in my sparkly hat, and I need to go and help Abby swap her lorry round. I need some gloves. Right, Meg, saddle on, but obviously leave, and so you can put his breastplate on too.
Yep. Can I get him out and walk him around, or just leave him?
No, he'll be okay for a minute. You could, yeah. I won't be very long anyway. I'll only be a few minutes. Managed to put a pair of breeches on. I mean, I've not been to a show in I don't know how long, and I've managed to put dirty jodhpurs on. How does that even happen? Like, did I just put them away dirty?
I didn't put the fillet string in.
Okay. It's like my fan club videoing. Nice this rug, isn't it?
Fancy.
So I thought I'd do a little voiceover for you guys of the warm-up and then my round. So Tilly actually warmed up really nicely. He is actually quite horse shy, and it was busy, as you can see, and he was so easy. Like, you can see his ears flicking about a bit and looking at the other horses, but even when I was confronted by a couple of horses, he stayed with me and was really good. And I think this might be down to having given him a couple of calming cookies on the day. So I like those. They're very useful for him. And we haven't used them previously when George has ridden, but I really did notice a difference, and he just was so much more able to cope with the pressure of the warm-up. We didn't do loads and loads. He wasn't landing on the correct canter lead very much, so I was just letting him come back down into walk after the fence. But I tell you what was so interesting is he was just totally different to when I rode him in my lesson. I was really having to put my leg on and ride him forward, and he was, you know, with me and listening, but I really felt like I was having to create the canter. And as you can see, this warm-up isn't very wide, and I found that quite difficult. I found I was kind of making the canter too short, but he was taking me to the fence in the end, and it did feel positive. He got a little bit sticky on the ground to the oxer at one point and went a bit high, but kind of kept working through it and kept putting my leg on. But I really, watching this back, I'm realising I needed a bit more canter just to keep him going a little bit more forward and keep him travelling and taking off a little bit more smoothly. Here we are, lining ourselves up to go in, looking very smart in his Equitex. Little girth check there. So this round is, I'm not totally proud of it. It felt a bit scruffy, and it was interesting. I think of a saying, you'll get it at home, then you'll get it in the warm-up, then you'll get it in the ring, and this is definitely a kind of testament to that, because I got it in the warm-up a little bit, but not really getting the smoothness in the ring. You can see I'm really having to kick, so that's quite interesting, because I was not having to kick when I went for training, so it was quite different to ride him like this. You can see he's kind of not very active, and he's just not really taking me. I think he almost gets a bit kind of shell shock, and I did end up adding down every single distance. All 3 distances I added down the distance, and you can see he lands disunited a lot, and I just wasn't really organising him enough. That was better there, felt nice and smooth through the double. Previously he has been known to add strides in doubles, so I was proud of him there. This distance was pretty shocking. I kind of just panicked and didn't just sit up and think of the distance. I started panicking and pulling a little bit. This line was pretty horrible, so I had to come back on myself here, and then I should have gone round the outside. Oh, no stride, no line. Poor Tilly had to really work himself out there. That was not good at all. I really didn't feel good about that, and it just upset me here. I had a good stride there, and then here I just panicked and pulled, and yeah, not my finest. I'll do more debrief here in a moment on the actual video, but poor Tilly, I did feel quite bad and did feel like I let him down a bit. I suppose not so bad considering how long it's been since I last competed. Oh, Tilly, you are such a good boy. I'm so sorry. Holy cow, I am out of practice. Coming around to that number 10, I don't know where I thought I was going. I kind of saw the line that went straight across it through the middle, but didn't commit to that, so ended up on a bad line with a bad stride, and poor Tilly had to find a leg from somewhere in the universe that wasn't on his body. I mean, poor guy. Just pleased with him and happy and nice to be out after the time that I'm having at the moment with injured horses. It's so lovely to be out and having a nice time. You got some polos? Some polos. Here she is. Here's the polo lady. Hopefully with my coat also. Thank you. But yeah, not having a good time at home with injured horses. Last time I saw you guys, I was going to the vets with Obi, and I also had my vet at home yesterday with Indy, and Meg is leading him. I'm not totally mental, just wandering around putting a coat on, not holding my reins. I'll update you. I'll update you when I'm not on the back of a horse. Even though Meg is now basically leading me around like a pony club, like a lead rein. Here she is. I have to be led. I can't be controlled. Anyway, right, let's go and sort him out. And then let's get some chips. Chips? Chips. Just saying to Meg how much fun he is. Aren't you? Are you fun? Fun? He says, stop kissing me, human. Yeah, it's just so fun. When you get it right, the feeling is really, really great. I think I was a bit worried about the rafters over the first fence. I'm not entirely sure why I needed to go that high, but anyway. More polos for sir? Oh, we need to take his boots off. Can't see anything. It's literally dark. Wow, this is going to be a great video. Had chips.
Good chips.
Good chips. Still watching. There's a few left, and we're going to wait and see how the class finishes up, and then we're going to go home. Nice day. All right, Tilly McNeely, superstar, show jumper with 5 legs when Miriam only misses. Oh dear. Oh dear.
That took a minute.
They're working now. Oh, good. The lights have just turned on in the lorry. Hello. Look, I brought him back for you, Boots. He's your best friend. He's definitely shinier since he's been on that feed. His coat isn't like dull like it used to be. I wonder if it's just going to take a while for his body to get into a better balance, and then he'll start putting on a bit more condition. You're not going to bother skipping the lorry out now. I mean, you can, but I really wouldn't bother. Like, let's just go home. There's no need. As long as there's no attacking it, no, it really doesn't matter, does it? It just needs to be locked and the lights to be turned off. Tilly McNeely. Nice big sloppy dinner for Mr. Tilly. Lovely. Good boy. Just picked up pizza and some profiteroles. Stopped for some dark chocolate so that I can melt dark chocolate and put it on the profiteroles. What a delicious evening I've got coming up. God, I can't believe I just said that weird thing to say. I'm just going to wait to finish this video until they've uploaded the results, because I just want to know whether I got placed. I don't think I did. I probably didn't, because I didn't try and go fast. I mean, I was going quite fast, because Tilly generally does go quite fast because his legs just move like that. But yeah, maybe smile. While I'm sitting here waiting, I can't get out of the petrol station right now because there's a car in the way, so I might as well tell you. So Obi, we took him to Rossdale's and he saw lovely Andy, and he had a full workup and actually was quite sound looking, considering he was so hobbling lame 10 days ago. It was really good to see him moving so well. And we nerve blocked to the foot and in the left fore, and it did look better. So basically nothing really big came up. We're going to give him more time essentially to rest, but nothing really major, but still not really sure why we keep seeing this recurrent check ligament injury. So yeah, maybe some more investigation needed in about 4 weeks time when we go back for a rescan. But nothing catastrophic, so we were pleased about that. So that was good. I think this person in front of me is going to move now, so I'll continue updating you when I get back, because I need to get back because I've got pizza that needs eating. Flash forward quite a few days. It's now Tuesday. I'm just here with Obi, and I'm going to finish this video because I ate a pizza and went to bed and forgot to finish the video. So I'm just here with Obi. He is wearing the very special R series from Equine LTS. So it is just the infrared, which means that it is really like maximum healing for ligament strains, that sort of thing. So that's what we're dealing with, aren't we, mate? So he wears it on both legs 3 times a day for 15 minutes per leg. It's really easy. You just tie them up, and you do have to keep an eye on them, but you could be mucking out or skipping out or grooming or something around them anyway. because Obi has still got active check ligament injuries. The left one is actually not active. The right foot is still active when we went to the vet. So we are in the process of essentially healing that as best we can. We did our first little hack today. So we went out for 15 minutes just walking. And we're going to be doing that, building it up by 5 minutes per week for the next 4 weeks. And then we're going back to Newmarket for a rescan. So not terrible news about Obi at the moment, but still not, you know, flying form and let's carry on. He felt good actually today. He felt forward and he had really not been feeling very forward. I think he had some pain in his feet. We've changed the way that we're shoeing him now, so hopefully that will help him feel more comfortable. It's just really ongoing, you know, and it's a lot of patience with horses in these settings, and patience is something I've very much learnt in the last couple of years, but hopefully it'll all be worth it in the end. He's currently really enjoying his little warm moment. They get really warm. It's so nice. It's like going under the solarium lights, but much more intense. When we were at the vets, actually, they talked about the opportunity to do some laser on Obi's ligament injury. And when I spoke with the owner of Equine LTS, she was explaining to me the science a bit behind laser and infrared, and that infrared is essentially very similar to laser. It's just a less intense form. So that's why we use the infrared for longer periods repetitively throughout the day. So that's why we're doing what we're doing with the R series boot 3 times a day, 15 minutes a time, to really promote the healing. Like the laser would, you'd just only be able to do the laser for like a couple of minutes at a time. So it's just similar science, but a different intensity, essentially. You okay? You want to be in the video? Sweet boy. But he was certainly pleased to go for a hack today. So that's Obi at the moment. That's our Obi update. Nothing wildly exciting, but, you know, just consistently walking and being very careful. The other horse that is not so great is Indy. I will go and update you on her in a moment. I am finally going to finish this video, goodness me. So the other horse that I wanted to update you guys on is Indy. Indy is my yearling. She'll be 2 in 2022 in June. And she has had an injury and we don't know how. We suspect it's just some sort of incident in the field. We had thought initially that she had damaged her pastern, and took x-rays, and that seemed to confirm it. But then after 3 weeks of box rest, she's been so good as well on box rest. I can't believe how well behaved she is. She's still not sound. So we nerve blocked the foot and the foot was okay. And now we need to go for further investigation. So poor little Indy is going to have to go to the vet practice. It's just not good. I don't know what it means. I don't know anything, actually. It's kind of a bit up in the air, basically, as to what it does mean. It's depressing, I know that much, and it's hard to keep having all of these injured horses. As Unicorn 96 so kindly pointed out in one of my previous videos, I have got a lot of broken nags, as they called them. If you watch this, Unicorn 96, I really hope you're okay. I hope that you find some happiness and that you can stop spreading hate on the internet, because I've seen that you do it to other people as well. And as someone who creates content and is a human being, it's horrible and it hurts. And I'm sorry that you feel the need to spread your hurt onto other people, and I wish that that wasn't the case for you. And if you did want to reach out and talk about it, then I would be happy to do that. Yeah. Here. Hi. I'm a human being too, so maybe think about what you're saying on the internet, because it's not great. Anyway, it's been a bit of a journey this year with horses, and it's evidently not over, but I'll just keep doing my best to look after them, and hopefully they will, you know, get a bit tougher maybe and not injured so much, but it's definitely hard. So that's my video. Goodness, it was rather jolly for a while. And I actually got placed on Tilly. I don't know if I've told you guys that, but I came third in that class. So that was fun. And I did really enjoy myself, and it was lovely to do. I hope to get out again and jump him again and maybe work on my style a bit more, because it definitely felt a bit sort of rough and ready. But yeah, please do stick around and I will take you on the next adventure. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Bye for now.